In the 1990s, a haunting voice cut through the noise of grunge and glam. Soft, lilting, then suddenly fierce. That voice belonged to Dolores O'Riordan, the lead singer of the alternative rock band, the Cranberries. With global hits like Linger, Dreams, and Zombie, the band became one of Ireland's most iconic musical exports. But behind the fame was a story few knew. A story marked by trauma, resilience, motherhood, and mystery, ending far too soon, in a hotel room bathtub on the day she was set to revive a hit song with a new generation. Dolores Mary Eileen O'Riordan was born on September 6, 1971, in Ballybricken, County Limerick, Ireland. She was the youngest of 7 children in a devout Roman Catholic family. She grew up in a family with 5 brothers and 1 sister, who played a surprising role in her early life. Her father, Terence or Terry O'Riordan, worked as a farm labourer until a tragic motorcycle accident in 1968, years before Dolores was born, left him permanently brain damaged and unable to work. Though he could no longer walk, Dolores often recalled how gardening kept him going, as a quiet form of strength that left a lasting impression on her. When Dolores was just 7 years old, her older sister accidentally caused a fire that burned down their family home. The small rural community of Ballybricken rallied together, raising money to help the O'Riordans recover. This was a gesture of compassion that deeply moved Dolores and shaped her view of people. But there was deeper pain hidden behind her music. From the ages of 8 to 12, Dolores was sexually abused by a trusted adult family acquaintance. She kept the secret buried for decades, and later revealed how the trauma affected her self-worth, body image, and emotional health. She struggled with anorexia, depression, and suicidal thoughts, and the pain of that time would later rise to the surface in her lyrics and public battles with mental health. Feeling overlooked as the youngest and emotionally neglected, Dolores would go on to pour those experiences into songs like Ode to My Family, writing not just for herself, but for others who felt unseen or unheard. Dolores's talent was undeniable. In 1990, she auditioned for a local Limerick band called the Cranberries, who had just lost their singer. Her demo tape included an early version of Linger, and it stunned the band. As they began working with Dolores, her now iconic voice and heartfelt lyricism gave the group a fresh identity. Around that time, a cassette demo they mailed out was returned, but the envelope had been addressed simply to the Cranberries. The band liked the simplicity and professionalism of the accidental name, and decided to officially shorten it. With a new sound and a new name, the Cranberries were born, and the rest is history. Their debut album Everybody Else Is Doing It, So Why Can't We? Dropped in 1993, and with it came Dreams and Linger, songs that wrapped heartbreak in angelic melodies. Dolores's accent was never edited or Americanized, and her delivery brought something deeply Irish, raw, and spiritual to alternative rock. As the spotlight grew, so did the pressure. Dolores battled fame, mental health issues, an eating disorder, and the baggage of her childhood abuse. She later took a hiatus from music, married and had children, and even moved to Canada for a time seeking peace. In the late 2000s, she returned to music with a sense of healing. She embraced her faith, opened up about her struggles, and rejoined the Cranberries for a series of reunion shows and albums. Her voice had aged like wine, deeper, fuller, yet still unmistakably hers. In early 2018, Dolores was working on a reimagined version of Zombie with American rock band Bad Wolves. She was excited about the project and had even left a voicemail to confirm their recording session. But on January 15, 2018, just hours before their planned meeting, she was found dead in her London hotel bathtub. The official cause of death was accidental drowning due to alcohol intoxication. She was 46 years old. A few days later, Bad Wolves officially released their version of Zombie, donating all proceeds to Dolores' 3 children. While their gesture was generous, the Cranberries' surviving members voiced discomfort. Drummer Fergal Lawler voiced "It wasn't my cup of tea," and guitarist Noel Hogan described the timing as a bit too soon, and adding that it seemed insensitive. They emphasized that they didn't hold ill will, but the emotional blow of losing Dolores so unexpectedly colored their reaction. Her death shocked fans and fellow musicians alike. Though the world mourned, the Cranberries released her final recordings posthumously, giving fans one last album entitled "In the End," and released in 2019, which they called their goodbye. Dolores O'Riordan's voice could whisper and wail in the same breath. It could soothe, confront, and break your heart, because it came from a place of truth. Her music wasn't just beautiful, it was brave. It gave voice to generational grief, family silence, and personal redemption. And though she left this world too soon, her words and melodies still linger.
Oh, I thought the world of you. I thought nothing could go wrong. But I was wrong. I was wrong. And if you could get by, trying not to lie, things wouldn't be so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used. But you always really knew I just want to be with you. And I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger.